Don't make it about me. Don't make it about me.
Celebrities, they're just like us.
Sort of.
Yeah.
You want some tea? You want
Well,
the
let's get the
real
tea.
answer? Like, okay, so this is what we're doing. Okay.
Hi, I'm Sophie Ansari.
Penn Badgley.
I'm Nava Kavelin, and we're spilling the ET. Cheers.
Eyes.
Okay, my first question.
Okay.
Penn.
Oh.
Of course. We just celebrated the 18th anniversary of Gossip Girl. Would you be open to getting the cast of Gossip Girl together on our podcast? And do you think your co-stars would be game for that?
No, I don't think they would be game for it. If they were willing to do it, I get. Yeah. Should we invite them? I don't know.
Let's invite them.
I was like,
I'm like, a maybe is a yes in my world.
yeah.
That's-
I mean, at
Say less.
this point,
Make it
why
happen.
not?
XOXO Gossip Girl.
I'm really curious what like a teenager in 10 years from now is gonna want to watch. Gossip Girl will probably feel like
A relic.
extremely retro.
Yeah.
Extremely.
It's like it has a whole new audience now with Gen Z.
It does. It already must feel
love
retro because like, why aren't they just taking selfies?
Yeah.
Why aren't they just posting about themselves?
That
on
tiny BlackBerry there that she's
Yeah.
typing on.
But everyone knows Serena.
Speaking of anniversaries, Penn, next year marks the 20th anniversary of John Tucker Must Die.
Wow. Okay.
And a sequel has just been confirmed.
No.
What can you tell us, and will you be part of it?
I actually don't know that it's true. I literally know nothing
He's been
about it.
snubbed.
So the other Tucker does not make it into the sequel. That's what the T.
You're the other Tucker?
What is that? Is that like the loser Tucker?
Oh, no. You'd have to get your teeth done because I noticed we did a rewatch. And
They're touching.
They're touching. I was like, what? When did that happen?
Yeah. When I was a teenager, I had touching teeth.
What did you had like veneers that you?
No, I had
removed, or-
braces for a bit, and then just the anxiety of my 20s, just grinding my teeth in my sleep.
Popped them apart.
I didn't wear a retainer. Sophie, what did you think of me before we met? And did it match your expectations? You do actually kind of allude to this in the book a bit.
Yes, I
You
do. I mean, I've told people this before. I watched Gossip Girl as it was coming out. And then I think when I met you, I did the thing that a lot of people do out of anxiety and pretended I didn't know who you were. But you knew that I knew.
Who?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm Penn. Who?
Lovely to meet you. You look,
Yeah.
you have one of those faces.
Yeah.
Must be just that. Yeah.
Maybe, how about...
But did he match your expectation of him?
I mean, no. I feel like you're much
Shorter?
friendlier. No, not shorter, but much friendlier, warmer.
The Podcrushed co-hosts are getting real in their new book, Crushmore, a collection of essays on adolescence, friendship, and growing up, out now. They also touch on their Bahá'í Faith, which values all religions and advocates for the unity and equality of all people.
There's a prayer in the Baha'i writings. There's a line in it that says, like, make them or make me a confidant of thy mysteries, which I think is so beautiful.
People were like, is the Bahá'í Faith a cult or not? And they were like, I think so because I've listened to Penn Badgley's podcast with his co-host and they definitely sound like they're in a cult. And I thought that was so funny. And for a while I would text Penn as my cult leader. Like, hey, cult leader, what are we, you know?
And I was like, stop.
No, he loved it. He was like, yes, you are my follower.
Anything with you.
Pay me my
and-
dues.
Yeah. So I thought it was really funny. I don't think it's funny to like be part of a cult. I think it's sad if people get sucked into that.
Yeah.
So to be clear, the Bahá'í Faith is not a cult.
You just welcomed twin boys. You have an essay about grief where you talk about the pressures of masculinity
Yeah.
of all boys. What do you want to teach your boys about masculinity when that time comes?
First, hopefully to be an example where I don't have to just tell them everything, but it's like, you see the way I live. Hopefully what it's done is showed you that you don't have pressure to sort of behave in a certain way. I want them to feel as though they can come to me and ask me anything, you know, because that's, I think, the difference.
Do you think they'll ever be old enough to watch your shows?
Ever be, well, yeah, they will be old enough.
You want to know how I killed Beck? I'll show you.
I would like my children to be at least like 17 when they watch you, so they really can be like, I can think about this for myself.
You want it down and dirty, you got it.
You go into detail about filming an intimate scene on you, which one would think is very vulnerable. Why did you want to include that in Crushmore?
To get people to read it, come on. I think Joe as a figure is one of many who's this seductive figure, and so like, you know, you think of the seductive character in a in a sex scene in all of like Hollywood production ever, that's its own kind of archetype. And I kind of just wanted to deconstruct it.
The hit series wrapped earlier this year after 5 seasons. Next up for Penn, it's the romantic comedy You Deserve Each Other, co-starring Megan Fahey.
Megan Fahey is a really, really talented comic actress as well. I was just looking forward to a palate cleanser from Joe Goldberg in a way, you know.
I have to ask what it was like to work with Anna Gasteyer. What a comedy legend.
Yeah, she plays my mom, and Kyle MacLachlan plays my dad. So that actually, when I found out that was phenomenal. And then Justin Long plays my best friend.
Penn, I think
I've run out of tea though.
Oh no.
Hold on, no. In order, if we're gonna spill it, we need
Spill the tea.
a cup to runneth over.
Penn, let's talk about dancing.
That's crazy.
There's a through line there. So you talk about dancing in the book. You launched someone could say successful TikTok account with not a popular dance as your first video, but second video. And you had like an incredibly viral moment on the Jennifer Hudson Show.
Somebody's watching me.
You want some tea? You want
Well,
the
let's get the
real
tea.
answer?
Please.
It's gonna make me seem so like, do you live under a rock? I never didn't know that there was a dance tunnel, right? A spirit, what do they call it? Spirit tunnel. And then I find this out, and my first thought is, oh, so now I'm just the guy who dances all the time. So I was actually like, oh man, there's a spirit tunnel. And then I found out that Noah Wiley didn't dance and then got a lot of flack for it. And I'm like, so I really gotta dance. So I go out, and two things. I had not yet heard Anxiety by Doechii.
Anxiety, keep on trying me.
So that's the song, right? And I had not seen the dance. So I literally didn't know the song, didn't know the dance. And then I'm trying to move through the tunnel quickly. And the woman filming it with the phone is moving so slow, and I'm like, oh, I have to go real slow here. So I'm just what you see me in real time is being like, oh, this is what I have to do. And I see everybody dancing like this, and I'm like, okay, so this is what we're doing. Okay, all right, okay. And I guess we're doing like a clone, you know? And I'm just like, all right, this is, and then I'm like, go faster, camera woman, please. I'm like trying to move. You see me get close, and then I'm kind of like, I'm laughing like this because I just wanted to end, and I don't really quite get the vibe, but all right. And then and you know what I will say, the spirit coming from them was so positive, and like Jennifer is awesome, and the whole thing around it, I'm so down with. Like I love it. But in the moment, I'm like, I don't know what's going on, and I couldn't have felt more awkward, which is the spirit of this. You know, and I was like, that's what that was.
You really couldn't tell.
Yeah, well, that's my job, too.
Well, that was the tea.
That was
the tea.
fun.
Top yourself off. Always
Sophie, would you like a little more?
I'm okay. I'm pretty good.
I've had enough of
No
Penn
more
and his
tea,
stories.
please.
That was the tea. That was real fun.
That was so fun.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, E.T.